breaking news on
Came
Friday.
out yesterday.
THR, the Hollywood Reporter, decided to make me fucking happy, bro, and announced James Spader himself will be returning as Ultron in Vision
crazy.
Quest. Oh my god!
Hype level
bro.
for the Vision show now has just gone up.
Oh, 100%.
It's the Lame Guys Podcast.
All right, bro. So I want to play a little game, and nothing crazy or nothing like that. But there's 5 words I have for you, and you gotta tell me what they all have in common.
Okay.
Glass, chemistry, Captain Cook, Tuco,
Breaking Bad.
bingo.
Okay.
I finished season 1 last night.
Oh, nice. What do you think?
Bro, I mean, that shit was good.
Yeah. So season 1, I would say season 1 is the slowest out of.
And it's very. I guess 5. I never knew that Walter White has cancer.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah. So the whole.
No, I'm telling you, like,
the premise is he gets cancer and then he's got to make money.
I just knew that from what I remember always hearing is that he was a chemistry teacher, and
yes,
he
that's
makes
why
drugs.
that's why he starts cooking, is because he needs money to fight the cancer.
Yeah, and I finally just pressed play, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just me and a little one or whatever, and
Yeah.
I just thought to myself, Emily's not going to watch it because how we talked about how, like, you know, bro, sometimes you know
if you wait for your
so I was like, she's not going to want to watch it. She's not going to care if she does either way. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to press play. I pressed play. One
it's so
episode
good,
done,
dude.
2 episodes done. Bro, I was flying through them.
Yeah.
So how I told you earlier, I haven't been able to read. Bro, that literally, I just watched it at night.
Oh,
And
okay.
I just stay up late as fuck.
Yeah.
Just so I finished it last night, and I was like, all right, let me start episode 1 of season 2. And I got halfway, and then I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, dude, season 2 is where it really starts to take off.
Mhm.
And then from there, I feel like there's no bad season in it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's very good.
Yeah.
It is very.
You
good.
can just tell how old it is, though.
Oh yeah, but that's fine though.
Yeah, because what? It's 2000. What is it? 2005?
Is it? I mean, it went 8 seasons, so right? Is it 8?
No, I think it's only 5 seasons.
Oh, okay then.
It's 5 or 6, but I want to say it's 5. But they released season 5 in 2 parts.
Oh, did they?
From what I remember, yes.
Let's see.
I could be wrong.
Breaking Bad.
Or there may be 6. I don't know.
2008.
Okay.
2008 through 2013.
Yeah.
But
That's-
not bad though.
Yes. How many seasons did you see?
Oh shit! I just saw the.
I think it's 5.
Is Breaking Bad 5 or 6? 5 seasons.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So it's really not long. That's what I'm saying. It's really not. And I've told you multiple times, I would put Game of Thrones above it if Game of Thrones' last season wasn't what it was.
So the last season of Breaking Bad is it?
Well, I just think from start to finish, Breaking Bad doesn't have a bad season at all.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm putting Breaking Bad there. Game of Thrones, season 1 is slow, and then season 8, it just didn't end the way we wanted. That's why I wouldn't put Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones for me is probably like second, but Breaking Bad is just from start to finish. It's so good that I have to put it first. It's so good, dude. That's where fucking what's Bryan Cranston, but he was also from
Malcolm in the Middle.
Malcolm in the Middle, yeah. That's where I knew him from when I first watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I mean, like everything he showed up afterwards, and then yes, I knew he was a part of Breaking Bad, but I just always thought, fuck. You Frankie Muniz' dad, bro.
Yeah.
I used to love Malcolm in the Middle, bro.
Well, and what's crazy is Malcolm in the Middle was what, in the late 90s?
Was it 90s or early 2000s?
I thought it was filmed in the late 90s, and I thought I just watched it in the early 2000s, but maybe it was still going on in 2000. But yeah, I mean, he went straight from that to Breaking Bad.
Wow.
Range, bro.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the dad, he was like goofy in Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, he was just a klutz.
Yeah. And now he's huge after Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Him and, what's Jesse Pinkman's name? Aaron Paul. Is it Aaron Paul? Is that correct? Aaron Paul. I would say his biggest thing was Breaking Bad.
I think you're right.
He's been in some projects though. He was in Need for Speed. Did you ever watch that?
Mm-mm.
It was solid.
Need for Speed, Better Call Saul, Central Intelligence, Bones.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 3.
So later you'll meet a character, Saul. He's a lawyer, Saul Goodman. And you'll meet him, and then Better Call Saul takes place before the events of Breaking Bad. So I've wanted to watch Better Call Saul because, bro, some people say Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad.
Really?
Some people say that, and so I've wanted to go and watch Better Call Saul. And I watched I remember when it first came out, and I was watching it, but I just stopped. I don't remember why.
The brother, for season 1 at least, Hank. I saw him and I was like, God, you look so familiar. Like I've seen you from somewhere else. I mean, and I'm looking at his stuff right now. He did Better Call Saul as well, Total Recall, Terminator 2. Maybe it's that. I remember.
No, he wasn't something too that I remember him.
Let's
It was
see.
more recent.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Because even I remember
Bones.
me and Teresa watching, and we were like, "Oh, look, it's Hank from
Fist Fight.
Oh, dang, maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. I
Because
feel
I'm telling you, like I saw him and I was like, bro, you look so familiar. Hustler, but that not the fun Hustler.
Yeah. Maybe not. I swear
maybe
that I saw him in something recent. We were like, "Oh, look, it's Hank."
Yeah, the whole time I kept thinking,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I know.
Gosh,
you
dude, when you get to season 4, jeez, and then season 5 is great too. But when you get to gosh, it's so great because his brother-in-law is in the DA.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can see where it's going. But shit, dude, it gets so good.
Yeah, I'm about saying little breadcrumbs keep on getting misplaced sometimes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shit, bro, they found your
Isn't it
mask.
crazy though that like a chemistry you think, bro, in high school? I don't know. My chemistry teacher was a fucking football coach. But I could never imagine him knowing how to make crystal meth.
So do you know?
But like, so I'm wondering if that's just because, because he, in the show, he is Walter White. He's like he's more smart. He's smarter than to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Like you'll see why he becomes a teacher later. But he's a lot smarter. Than
I mean, the
just
only thing I know is that him and I guess his old college roommate or high school buddy, whatever, they
had
like a little company,
Yes.
or they had like their like makeshift company, and then the roommate or the friend went off and did the actual thing himself without Walter.
got
But he
rich.
told him like, this is the white, a part of the gray,
Yeah.
and this is it. And then he offered him a job, but it was just for the health insurance or whatever. I don't know, whatever that whole thing that
yes, it was just because he had cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
so
in my head, I thought, fucking take it.
well, but then I think, okay, so does he only know how to make crystal meth just because he was just a scientist already and just became a teacher, or does every chemistry teacher know how to make crystal meth?
I don't know.
Then I started thinking, like, holy shit, like that's insane. The premise of just a fucking chemistry teacher knows how to make crystal meth, and he makes it pure.
Yeah.
Like he makes it the scientific way, like not the chili powder, like
Nah.
what's his face does, Jesse. Yeah, it's so good, bro.
Captain Cook.
Yeah, it's so good. I love that show. Episode 44, the Lame Guys Podcast. I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent.
We've had an eventful week, I feel.
Yeah,
There's been some stuff in the
there's
news.
been some good stuff coming out lately.
Where
bro.
do you want to start with?
Something just go by really quick. I mean, nothing too crazy went into it. It's just a question I want to ask in the end. But Lord and Miller, bro, famous for, well, I'll probably say, 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street. Famous for, obviously, Into the Spider-Verse. They produced a lot of that stuff. They were not able to strike a deal with Sony. They had apparently a heated debate over the budget for Spider Noir, the Nicolas Cage movie or show that's going to come out, show,
wow.
whatever. And they, we'll say they're free agents at the moment. Who knows? But with them departing from Sony, could we see them in DC soon?
Yeah, I mean, maybe for some animated stuff, too.
For some anime stuff? I just don't see why not.
Live action, yeah.
I do not see why not, bro.
I think if I'm the person that gets released from Sony or MCU, like that type of shit, I would be like, okay, I'm going to. I think that would be an easy.
I mean, the bread and butter definitely is animated stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spider-Verse stuff. And then they did, was it Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and everything? The 21, 22 Jump Street, which I freaking loved. They're a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like 21. Ever since the other one, there was only 22, right?
They never did. Then the third one they wanted to do was Men in
alright.
Black. Spin
Oh, yes.
crossover,
Yeah,
remember?
I feel like that would have been good.
Yeah. Could it still work today?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
No.
I don't know, though. Channing Tatum does look old.
He's a little older.
Yeah.
He can't pass for no high
Because
school.
even in 22 Jump Street, you could tell, like, he ages.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, bro, I mean, with them leaving Sony, I thought, bro, could we get this Batman Beyond project off the ground?
Oh, I would love that, dude. I
And
wish.
Could we see them in DC and make that happen?
That would be great.
I mean, from what we know is that a lot of their James Gunn came out a while back and said that their animated stuff, their video game stuff, their movie stuff are all going to be and their TV stuff are all going to be connected in some way. Could they show up and be like, all right, well, you're going to focus on the full umbrella of DC, but we can focus the animated stuff. That'd be badass.
That
bro.
would be.
I would love that shit, bro.
Well, you'd be okay with just a animated Batman Beyond?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you said it 100 times on here, bro. You could do so much more with animated stuff. So, I mean, the stuff that we see in Into the Spider-Verse, as cool as it would be in live action, it's so badass and animated.
Yeah, that's true. Would you prefer so what if our only two options are an HBO Max show of Batman Beyond or just an animated movie of Batman Beyond? What would you prefer?
Goodness. HBO doesn't miss, bro.
That's true. They've
HBO
given
does
us
not
some
miss.
solid ass shows.
But then I'm thinking, okay, would they do like the same thing like every other HBO show, bro? Be like a dark, grittier one. And then we've seen what HBO Max has done before with Titans and everything like
Yeah.
that. And that's a darker, grittier one. At least for us, the season 1 was good.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of started falling off. But, I mean, that type of tone, I don't know. But it'll be
But
animated.
they do have a good track record. Like,
They
as
have a
far as
very good
overall
track-
shows in general that
they have a
HBO has
very
put
good
out.
track record. Give me a movie.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean, you're betting that a Batman Beyond animated movie could be as big as Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Give me a
then-
movie in theaters. At least, more people would see it and it makes some money
You
off
make it
of
a sequel.
I mean, I'd take that. And
The
then
shows too. I mean, dude, what if you have
yeah.
what if you have your next huge show?
you have your next Breaking Bad. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, I think I prefer the movie too, just because I feel like for Batman Beyond, how future, like it's in the future, like it looks
Mhm.
futuristic. I just feel like for a show, it's probably just best it's animated.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna give it like a full budget movie. Yeah, I think it's best just animated. That way you can literally do everything, just like how Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, and then as much as you can do in there.
Since it's animated, you
insane.
can just do so much more.
But it's going to take a little bit longer to come out.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like I said, Lord and Miller, what you call it, big dynamic duo, no pun intended. They were not able to strike a deal with Sony. Now could we see him in DC? Only time will tell. But I just thought let's bring it up on this.
Yeah, hopefully.
Next thing, honestly, bro, there are so many rumors and stuff that came out for the MCU. So it's just a rumor rundown. Let's just run through it. First one, bro, Moon Knight season 2 may possibly be in development.
Yeah.
Is that something that we want?
I figured I would be very surprised if they didn't give it a second season.
Just a
not
one and
because
done
it was
would be
good,
weird.
not because it was good, but just because like you said, a one and done would be weird. Oscar Isaac is a big actor. I just feel like, we're not just going to see the one show and be done with him. He's not going to be in a movie unless we get like a future. I'm saying in the future. I'm saying right now he's not going to be in any movie
okay.
that we know of. Do I want it? I could care less. I don't know. And that's no disrespect. I'm sure Moon Knight is a badass character in the comics.
We haven't got to them yet.
Well, yeah, we're reading more comics. I'm sure eventually we'll get to something with Moon Knight in them. But right now, my first impression of Moon Knight couldn't care less.
He looked cool though.
He did look cool.
The
potential is there.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's fully there,
dude. In the show, the whole time you're waiting because like I can see like this could be great, and the show just doesn't.
It just falls
hit.
flat
Yeah.
in the end. It falls flat in the end. Some weird.
But maybe
choices.
maybe the second season, maybe they'll listen to what people said about the first, and maybe the second one will be a lot more action. I think that was the biggest critique, was everyone just wanted more action.
We want to miss more Moon Knight.
Yes, like we wanted more Moon Knight. We wanted more action. I wanted to see more action from him.
Yeah.
And we just didn't get that.
Miss Marvel season 2 is not yet in development, nor has it been greenlit yet. Is that something that's a mistake, or should we just hold off on Miss Marvel 2 since we just had Kamala Khan in the Marvels?
I'm fine with the Marvel. Okay, so let me ask you this: what would you prefer more? I think I know your answer. Miss Marvel season 2 or Moon Knight season 2?
Oh, Miss Marvel season 2. Yeah,
I think that's an easy answer too. If you're gonna greenlit one of them, I prefer Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
The first season was pretty good.
The first season was great.
Yeah.
I honestly really had a fun time with it. That's another one. Right before I started Breaking Bad, I rewatched for the second time She-Hulk. I still enjoyed it. It's a fun thing. Is it the greatest show they've had? No, but it's a fun show. I was talking about it with Marco, and I was saying, bro, literally this show is just a day in the life type show.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do. I mean, rewatching, I thought to myself, it has nothing to do with the whole MCU. Like, yeah, you see Abomination, everything like that, and you see Bruce, and they introduce Scar, who people were pissed about, but you introduce Scar and everything, but it has no effect on the MCU as of right now.
Right.
But I still enjoyed it. I rewatched Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it a lot more second time. I feel like
I probably would too.
So I was gonna watch Miss Marvel, but then I thought, let's start Breaking Bad instead. But season 2 for Miss Marvel, I don't know why they haven't done this yet. She was a standout in the Marvels.
I think they will.
She was a standout in the Marvels, and everyone kept on saying, bro, she stole the movie.
But it also could be because they have a big future for her in Young Avengers. Like she may be a big piece in the future of the MCU, and maybe they don't. Maybe it was just one season to get us introduced to her. Maybe she'll be in movies now.
Yeah, I mean, if that was the case, if they said that this is the reason because we're going to use the hell out of her in some movies, then sure, yeah.
I see that being the reason. I think that's why they'll give us a season 2 Moon Knight over that, because Moon Knight is not going to be in movies.
Yeah.
He will be maybe in the future, but as of right now, I don't think so.
Do you think if they would have gone through with Blade, we could have saw Moon Knight show up in Blade? the movie?
Yeah, I think so. What's the squad? That
Midnight
they have?
Suns?
Midnight Suns. Yes.
Now, what correlation do they have other than Midnight Suns type thing? I have no
I don't
idea.
either.
I have no comic knowledge on King Lion. You could hook me up on that. But I mean, I have no idea. But like, I mean, who knows if this whole damn Blade movie finally gets up off the ground?
Yeah, I could see him being in Blade.
One you sent me. I wish I knew more about it though. Originally for Kang Dynasty, that we were going to see a Spider-Man possibly be one of the villains or play a villain.
I said that. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Did a Spider-Man be a villain?
Yeah, he was going to be apparently like a villain type for Kang Dynasty,
Oh,
and then
yes.
Secret Wars he would have gone back.
Yes,
To be a
yes.
hero.
I remember that. Yeah. So
Now,
the way
what context did we have with it? I have no idea.
the way I understood that was that could have just been a Spider-Man that
Variant.
literally let the Venom symbiote just
fully
completely take over.
So you're saying we get Venom,
and then that would have led into Secret Wars, and we would have seen that Spider-Man have a black suit or something along the lines. That's how I was reading that. I just thought, a Spider-Man that lets the black suit just fully take over. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So I just want. I mean, with no context or anything like that. Let's think about that one. It's a dumb question, but I was going to say, could the Avengers really stop a powerful ass Spider-Man?
Or instead of just a Spider-Man that lets the black suit take over, a Spider-Man that just stops holding back and literally just fully he lets his anger take over and just fully just doesn't care.
Spider-Man's strongest.
Like Superior Spider-Man. When Doc, I haven't read that one. I'm going to read it, but I know the story. And Doc Ock takes over. They switch, and then he realizes that Peter's been holding back this whole time and could literally one-shot people if he really wanted to. Could they stop a Spider-Man like that? Okay, so I guess it really depends on what's the squad. What's the Avengers squad?
Well, let's
could the core Avengers that we saw in the first 3 movies, could they stop?
Okay, let's run down the list.
I say yes.
Okay, well, let's start with this one. Could Black Widow?
No.
Could Hawkeye?
No.
Hawkeye, you don't think he has an arrow that can take him out?
I think he has an arrow, but I think Spider-Man could be quicker than that. I don't know.
Could Captain?
See, that's where it starts
super soldier.
That's where it starts getting tough but then you have to think Spider-Man's not holding back either.
Yeah, that's what I'm truly thinking.
And Cap. I mean, would he hold back in that scenario?
I think so.
I think so as well.
Because he's going to be like, Peter, you're still in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So so then I think Spider-Man still gets past that.
Iron Man.
I don't know. I mean, it's.
What's funny is if anyone that's big into the comics are gonna hear this shit and go, "What the fuck are y'all talking about?"
Yeah, well, so and like we said, we're getting to that point, but
from what I've
seen
in the MCU,
from what I've seen in the MCU, and then I'm reading Ultimate Spider-Man also. I'm waiting to get the second Omni. Spider-Man, dude, he's only 15 in that one, and he's solid as fuck. So and I think it really depends on what Spider-Man you're talking about. Like, what in age Spider-Man are we? Like the game Spider-Man, I think he gets past. I think he could get past the 3 that we've named so far.
Yeah,
Iron Man. Yeah, I think.
But
and I think you could beat Iron Man as well. But Tony's so smart though, so I don't know.
Tony's hella smart, bro. And then especially, I mean, let's say if he does have the symbiote suit, bro, he has something inside his damn suit that can do that
Tony?
sound. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he has something with
yeah,
that sound, bro,
sure.
and he'll disrupt the whole symbiote
for sure.
I mean, fuck, you got Thor and Hulk. So
Though that's what I was saying. Then
yeah.
I just thought about Thor. I just thought, okay, Thor. I don't think Spider-Man has an answer for Thor.
So then, I mean, let's lead on to this one. The other rumor: Shang-Chi, Captain America, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Strange were going to lead the Avengers in Kang Dynasty, while Miss Marvel was going to be one of the main ones for the young team and on a separate mission in that movie.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I mean, as of right now, what we have, I mean, that's who the Avengers
that
are.
Just doesn't sound. That doesn't sound appealing from a make money aspect. Does it to you? Not to me. Shang-Chi. Okay, out of the roster you just named, Doctor Strange sounds like he'd pull the most money, just because we've seen him multiple times already and we know what he can do. Shang-Chi is badass.
I mean,
but I don't know
what Sam Wilson has done, and he's going to be the new Cap.
Well, yeah, I guess it really just. I'm just saying from right now, that list of Avengers, following up the Avengers that we got, does not sound like it holds up at all. Don't lie, dude.
No, I was going to say, so could this team take a pissed off Spider-Man?
I would say just because Shang-Chi, and then
bro,
Falcon
from
the air. Well, I guess he's captain now. I shouldn't call him Falcon. Captain from the air. Shang-Chi at the bottom. Doctor Strange as well. We saw our Spider-Man, MCU Spider-Man fight Doctor Strange. I'd say it was pretty even.
It was pretty even. I mean, he got the upper hand.
He got the hand at the end, but
Mhm.
Doctor Strange was winning that fight.
Yeah.
And then
And you got Captain Marvel, bro. Who's
yeah,
just
I
fucking-
think
That's gonna be the problem
That
right
Avengers could take Spider-Man as well. Now you can make an argument one-on-one, him fighting them all one-on-one, like maybe it's a little closer. I'm just saying that list that you just named does not follow up the core Avengers that we got.
So that was apparently the list for the King Dynasty script and whatever that was going to be. Now, who's going to be the main team for this one? Doomsday? No idea.
I think that's why they're bringing back all these people, because they know that squad isn't money making, bro. I does that squad make the same amount of money as our past Avengers?
I think just the Avengers title will bring in that.
I don't think so, dude. They
I'm
gave us
optimistic with
They gave us legend. Those were, we said it last episode, those were once in a lifetime runs. I don't think that this Avengers would bring that in. Unless you put Spider-Man. But Spider-Man is obviously probably going to be included in that.
He was going to be included. I mean, hell, he's going to be in the movie regardless.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that
But I think that's why we got to add Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. We got to bring Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Like, that's why.
For Doomsday?
Oh, no, I'm talking about Secret Wars.
Well, this one was going to be for King Dynasty.
Okay.
And then now.
That was the original plan. It's
that
not
was the
happening
original
now.
for King Dynasty.
Yes.
And now that's what I'm saying. Is this going to be the team for Doomsday? I have no idea.
I don't think so. I don't think so, just because it doesn't follow up.
Yeah.
Would you want to see that squad? Would you want to see that squad fight
Doctor Doom?
Doctor Doom?
Shit. It'll be an
Tell me-
interesting one, bro.
Don't tell me that you wouldn't want a bigger name in there, dude.
Who do we have?
Well, you didn't name Spider-Man.
Okay,
Did you?
well, if he, a part of that team, no. I mean, the only thing that was apparent was that Spider-Man was going to be in the movie as a villain
Yeah.
type.
Put Spider-Man. Fuck it. Put Shuri. He's Black Panther. I mean, that Black Panther being there.
Because
would
Thor's
just be
doing
more
his own thing
badass.
with his
Yeah.
daughter.
Black
So
Panther
he's
would
not going
be
to be in it.
Black Panther would be more badass, even though it's not T'Challa, but it's still badass to have Black Panther there.
Yeah, I mean, and then Clint is still out there. He's not dead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could add him too, but I mean, he's not going to be like the biggest draw like that either.
Hulk.
What the fuck is Hulk doing? Him and his
Yeah.
son? The fuck smart Hulk going to do?
Mhm.
I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
As of now.
I'm just saying that squad does not sound.
Marco keeps telling me that we're going to get Savage Hulk back. He sees it. He sees it for the future that we're going to get Savage Hulk back. I said, well, I fucking hope so.
I hope so
fucking
too.
hope so, bro.
Yeah. In the Avengers vs. X-Men book that I just read, it's Red Hulk.
He is on the cover. I saw that.
Yes, it's
I saw
Red
that.
Hulk.
She's on the cover.
The Bruce Banner's Hulk shows up at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's not like a big role, so don't get your hopes up because I know you love Hulk.
Marco was telling me, he was like, Hulk's just boring. Hulk's just boring.
I fucking agree. That's what I've been saying.
And I'm like,
he's not. And I think episodes ago, like this was at the beginning. Remember when I said people say they can't relate to Superman and they say Superman's boring? Hulk is the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Hulk is the same thing, bro. So I don't know why people love Hulk so much.
I just think, bro, he's just big, strong monster, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's cool. He just, like, not that I can relate to him
It's
at all.
entertaining. It's entertaining.
Yes, I'll go with that. Not that I can relate to him at all or anything, but guess what, bro? He's fucking cool as hell.
And that's the way I look at Superman.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get tired of Superman. I look at Superman as, if this motherfucker wanted to, he could end this whole shit right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's so badass. Like, but some people don't like that. Some people don't like that he's that powerful.
Yeah.
For me, I do. I don't like Hulk because I just never really, I never really cared. I mean, it's just what it is. And I have Superman. And I just think Superman could kill Hulk if he
And
wanted
to me,
to.
I just love the fact that, what are all these tiny ass humans gonna do to Hulk, bro? What y'all gonna
Yeah.
do to him? And then guess what? Y'all make Abomination. That motherfucker couldn't take him out. You know,
Yeah.
give me Red Hulk versus regular. He's smart.
No,
Hulk.
he's super powerful
Yeah,
for sure.
and to me, I just think it's just cool to see.
Yeah.
That's why I like him a lot.
I just don't like the people that say they can't relate to Superman and don't like Superman for these reasons. But Hulk is the same thing. Hulk is OP as fuck if he really wants to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if
100%.
it depends on who's making him, but if you really let him loose, like he is OP, bro. So like it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's why on my list I still have World War Hulk, Planet Hulk, and all that stuff. I want to read stuff with the Maestro. I mean, that's just the futuristic type Hulk shit. Like I want to read all that.
Mhm.
But going on, we were talking about Doomsday. An article came out, bro, that RDJ confirms that he will be Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
So with all that, he was saying that the conversation started a year ago between him and Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige came over for dinner. They had the full conversations saying, you know, what's your thoughts about coming back, yada, yada, yada. And one of the quotes he was saying is, let's get Doom right. So a lot of people were saying, bro, we're going to see a variant for Tony Stark and this. He's coming out straight up saying, I'm Victor Von Doom. So, I mean, how is that story going to play out? I have no idea.
Yeah,
Why
I
is he
mean,
going to look the same?
You could theorize for forever.
And that's why I still think, I said it 2 episodes ago, whatever, whenever the casting happened, is that the beauty of having Robert Downey Jr. come back is, bro, we have so many theories we can do. If we would have came out and I said it last time, Cillian Murphy as Victor Von Doom, cool or hype, let's move on. This one, it's, bro, what? Yeah. Now what are we still talking about? Like, this is big. Yeah. Like, to me, I thought it was crazy.
It's huge.
So yeah, no variant of Tony. RDJ confirming Victor Von Doom. Once again, like I said last time, let's see where this goes. I'm so excited.
So him announcing that he's going to be Victor Von Doom, though, you could still make it a variant of Tony Stark with that scenario that you brought up a few episodes ago.
Campia's
or is it Campia's? Yes, yeah. Where, like, you know, maybe he doesn't have the same childhood that he has, and somehow, some way, he gets in there and they name him Victor instead of Tony. But it would have been Tony if he stayed on the path of our Tonys.
Instead of his parents dying as an adult, his parents die as a child, and then they were immigrants from Latveria, and he has no family in America. A relative from Latveria comes over, adopts him, brings him back home, gives him the name, the old name of Von Doom. And then they name him Victor. Screw this Anthony.
Yeah,
shit.
Like you could still tie it in some way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I do not want to see a scenario where we see this guy who looks exactly like Tony Stark and no one addresses the fact that he looks exactly like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I will be so annoyed if that's the case. I'm okay with him being Victor Von Doom. But I want to see it addressed that he looks exactly like Tony Stark.
And we will get it.
I hope so.
There is no doubt in my mind that we won't get that.
Even if they make him just a completely, he's not Tony Stark at all. Like, he's not related. This isn't a variant. Like, he's just Victor Von Doom. And by miracle chance, like, he just looks exactly like him.
He looks exactly like him. And then, I can even see this motherfucker like going, who is this Tony guy? And then he looks it up. He goes, wow, we do look alike, or something like that. And then he goes, I'm gonna play into that. And, like, fucks with the Avengers' emotions or some shit like that. Like, that'd be cool as hell. I could truly, like, there's no way in hell Kevin Feige and the producers and the Russo brothers and everything don't say, we need to have that emotion in this movie.
I hope so, because Kang, all the variants look exactly like. They're all Jonathan Majors.
Yeah. Not like Loki, where some of the variants, bro, you had a crocodile, you had Kid Loki, you had classic, like.
So it's like, I need a full answer on why that is. Like, if it's not gonna be addressed at all, then I need an answer on why that is, because how is Kang's variants all Jonathan Majors, but then Reed Richards isn't all Pedro Pascal.
You're right.
We got Jim.
Mm-hmm.
John Krasinski. So yeah, I don't know. I want to see, and I hope you're right, but it needs to be addressed that he looks exactly like Tony Stark.
We'll see it, bro.
Yeah,
we will.
Because you're right. I mean, we need the emotion from it.
Do we want to move on to the last MCU thing, or do we want to go to our movie that we watched, and then we can go back to the MCU?
Just move on to. We're on MCU now. Just do it.
Breaking news yesterday, bro. Oh my gosh. From time of this recording, this is Saturday. Breaking news on
Came
Friday.
Out yesterday.
THR, the Hollywood Reporter, decided to make me fucking happy, bro, and announced James Spader himself will be returning as Ultron in Vision Quest. Oh my god.
Hype level for the Vision show now has just gone up tremendously.
100%. I literally had this conversation before with Marco saying that, I don't care. I'm going to watch it regardless because I have to.
Yeah.
Like, I have to watch it because it's the MCU. Like, I've watched everything they've put out. Is everything great? No. But I will watch it regardless. And who knows? It could surprise me.
Yes.
But now, bro, I'm very interested in this show.
Yeah.
I loved Ultron.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned in the clip, I wasn't the biggest fan of Avengers 2, and I watched it a second time, and I enjoyed it a little bit more. But for the most part, that's because James Spader, he's the best part of Avengers: Age of Ultron, in my opinion. But my biggest critique still was I felt like he could have been so much more still.
Oh, 100%.
Like, they could have made it so much more. And then the fact that they killed him off, made it even worse, right? Like, we thought, bro, you just ended it one time. You could have saved him for future projects. Well, somehow, some way. I mean, at the end of the day, he's AI, so he could come back no matter what. But now we get him in this Vision show. I'm super excited. He was the best part of Avengers: Age of Ultron. I think that we could see him fulfill his plan that we originally got in Avengers: Age of Ultron. The plan was
like what if?
The plan was
Ultron?
The plan was he was going to be in Vision's body. Mm-hmm. We didn't get that. He could be in White Vision's body.
That's true. God damn, then where the hell does that Vision go then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, maybe he.
The regular Vision died, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
he crawled so this one can run. Bro.
Yeah.
or walk.
Yeah.
but no.
And maybe not. Maybe that won't be the case. And maybe we'll just see this White Vision fight Ultron again. I don't know. But yeah, there's so much possibilities now, dude. And James Spader, I just hope they bring him back and then he just stays a presence somehow, some way.
Through the whole show?
Through the whole show and just for the future
I'd be
projects.
upset if he's only in one episode.
Oh, I know. I thought about that. I thought, what if we're fucking getting so hype about this? But then when because this Vision has no memories, right? All we're getting is Vision just remembering that his interactions with Ultron or what could have been with Ultron. What if that's all we're getting?
That pissed me off,
Yeah.
bro. Like, just how I was thinking about, bro. We knew that Daredevil was going to show up in She-Hulk. He was in one episode.
Right.
Well, he was in the season finale, but just popping up just to
Yes.
pop up. So that,
I thought about that too because I was reading and I was like, is this saying he's going to be the main villain? It's just saying he's reprising his role as Ultron. So it doesn't say like really what it doesn't say what could be. Now it's still cool to see regardless. But yeah, I just hope it's like a main thing. Like he's going to stay for future projects. Like he's going to stay because bro, you could keep Ultron.
that was the biggest thing that a
involved.
lot of people. I remember when Age of Ultron came out, and I watched so many people talk about it on their reviews and everything. Even Campia brought it up that Ultron in the comics is so big that you could have for real kept him alive.
Yes.
And how, I mean, still it's an argument or it's a discussion that everyone always brings up today. The MCU is so notorious, bro, for killing off their villains so quick. Bro, throw him in jail. Put him on the raft.
Well,
Keep
at the end of the day, he's AI. So I mean,
Yeah, for him it's a little different.
really, at any point, like someone's really just gotta fucking click a button and somehow, some way, he could come back.
Yeah.
But it was more so the fact that, like you said, like we just knew, well, we're not seeing him again. Like that's it. Like we're not, we got to move on to Thanos. We got to move on to these bigger villains. So now I just hope that if he does come back, I hope it's an actual he's coming back, like, and he'll be a mainstay. Maybe this Vision series defeats him, but he still like could be around in future projects. Like I want to see that type of scenario.
Yeah, overall, I'm ecstatic.
Okay, so then let me ask you this: if he is coming back full, like he is not, I wouldn't say full time, but he's coming back in the MCU, gonna be in future projects. What's a bigger return, James Spader or what's his face?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I agree.
Mainly because, I mean, it's RDJ.
But which return are you more okay with? Obviously, I think it's James Spader.
I
I think more people are okay with that one.
mean, it makes sense for him to return.
I only saw positive interaction, positive feedback for James Spader returning.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying I have yet to see anything negative, and then I thought to myself, where the fuck were y'all in 2012, bro, when this movie came out?
Yeah, well, and I don't think the people that have a problem with Avengers Age of
It
Ultron,
wasn't
I don't
Ultron.
think it was a James Spader issue. It was just the way that they did it. Ultron could have been so much more.
Yeah.
The movie overall without Ultron doesn't really hit for me. Ultron's the best part of the movie
to
for
me,
me.
I still watch it and I go, God, I love this movie.
I don't know what it is.
I love the Hulkbuster versus Hulk scene. I love that
Yeah.
that intro to the movie, bro, where all the Avengers are fighting.
That is the
or
last
whatever,
time we
that's
get like
so
badass Hulk.
Oh, bro, I've been saying that for a long time, bro. That's the last time we ever saw Hulk.
Yeah.
Was Age of Ultron,
Mhm.
which is sad. And people are like, oh, you had him in Ragnarok. No, I fucking didn't, bro.
When I watched it the first time, I felt like the whole Black Widow and Hulk thing.
Was that a left field?
When I watched it the first time, I just felt like it was more of a presence in the movie. Watching it the second time, I realized it's not really that much of a presence. But I still thought it was cringy. I still thought it was cringy.
Hey, when they go over that bar and he lands right on.
I
right
fucking
on her
hate
chest.
when she says, "Hey, big guy,
Oh.
the sun's coming." And I stop, bro. Stop, please stop. No, yeah, I don't think it was a James Spader issue. I don't think it was an Ultron issue. I just think it was just a movie. What's weird is because that the Avengers, the second Avengers, still feels like it's the most torn between either people love it or they don't really like it.
Yeah.
Whereas like the first one, I feel like is genuinely well received,
Mhm.
and then obviously Endgame and Infinity War.
First one changed the game, bro.
Yeah.
First one changed
for
the
sure.
game for a lot of
But
people.
you go back and watch the first one, and it's kind of cringy, and it's not really as good as like what we've gotten.
Yeah. Who
Like
was
Civil
it?
War is a better movie than the first Avengers.
So I rewatched that one episode.
Winter Soldier is a better movie than the first Avengers.
Gosh, yeah. I rewatched that first episode or that one episode on Escape Pod where they had that dude Connor, where he was, where Soups ended up showing up on camera.
Oh
and
yeah, when
everything.
they were arguing about Batman.
Yeah, but Connor brought up that the first Avengers, it's a clip-worthy movie, but it doesn't hold up as a whole. He's saying it's a clip-worthy because you can see those clips on TikTok and social media, and it's like cool, but then the movie as a whole doesn't hold up.
I just see people make clips of the scene where they're all 5 like in the thing, and, yes.
Dun, dun.
But yeah, when I rewatched the first one, I realized, oh, I mean, this was cool in the moment, but it's not really.
It's a comic book movie.
Yeah, it's not really like great.
Yeah, like that. Like there's some movies where I say yes, this is a comic book, but no. But then there's some
Black Panther is Black Panther better than the first Avengers?
Yes,
I agree.
Yes,
Yeah.
but then again,
I know that's gonna. I love
Black
Black Panther.
Panther.
I know that's gonna get probably hated. I'd say Black Panther's better than Avengers. Winter Soldier's better than the first Avengers. Civil War. Is Civil War better than Avengers: Age of Ultron? Yeah. I know my answer.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. You're worried about it.
Yeah. Well, I've rolled out you were gonna say Ultron.
No, Civil War is better.
Okay. Is Winter Soldier better than Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Age of Ultron. Yeah. Bro. Yeah. I mean, I love
solid movie.
I'm about to say.
No Way Home.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's easy.
Okay. Is No Way Home better than the first Avengers?
Yes,
Okay,
dude. Okay, so I was gonna ask you this then. Okay, so is the first Avengers the least best out of all the Avengers movies?
Oh yeah. For me,
it wasn't originally.
No, for me, yes, bro. It really
going
is.
back and watching Avengers: Age of Ultron because I wasn't a big fan. Watching it the second time, I appreciate it more. Yes, I would say it's a better movie overall than the first Avengers. I didn't think that at first though. At first, I thought Avengers: Age of Ultron was the worst one. But like I said, I love James Spader as Ultron. He was good, but and my biggest critique still is he just could have been so much more.
Yeah, because I mean, when they announced him, they casted him as Ultron, whatever. I've only heard the name. I knew what he looked like, but I have no knowledge of what Ultron can do in the comics.
It's his voice, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, as soon as they announced him, I was like, bro, I'm literally watching The Blacklist right now. He's playing Raymond Reddington, and he is fucking great as this what a hitman.
I only know him from The Office.
Oh yeah, Robert California.
Yeah, that's what I.
So yeah, so I mean, I was watching Blacklist at the same time, and I was like, "Damn, I'm down. I'm 100% down." And then as Ultron, we get that first trailer, and I thought, "Man, I hear it already. You're great. I love it already." And then yeah, I mean, no, so yes, Ultron is better than the first Avengers to me. It's on the bottom of my list as far as all the Avengers movies.
Right,
the first one is.
Yeah, it's still legendary though.
Oh,
I mean, look what it would have built.
Oh, 100%,
dude.
100%, bro.
But you can tell Avengers: Age of Ultron, they took that next step, like budget wise. They took like just as a whole.
What's funny is that Joss Whedon did the first one and second one, and people don't like the second one as much. And then he went over to do Justice League, and then everyone
I don't know.
Hated that shit.
I don't remember why I hated it so much.
Hated the second one or hated
second
Justice
one?
League? Oh,
Justice League, yeah, Justice League sucks. In the moment when I watched it, I thought it wasn't that bad. It's not good.
Like I said, bro, I still remember walking out of the theater. Y'all said, I remember the group we were with. Y'all said, how was it? I was like, it was fine. How was Batman? He sucked, bro.
Yeah.
He sucked. And Batman, bro. I love Batman.
For Avengers: Age of Ultron, though, I'm trying to think why it's either you love it or you hate it. And I guess it's just a mix of...
Is it a tone difference?
I think the tone is different. I think it's just a mix of... I felt like it was kind of slow in a lot of parts. And maybe it's just, I don't know. I didn't know what Ultron could be when I first watched it, so I can't use that as an excuse. Because I only really know what he could be now that we saw fucking in What If.
Yeah.
Right? I've never read any comics with him in them. I'd like to get to that eventually. But so I only knew from What If he could be so much more. I don't really know why I hated it to begin with.
I had a great time.
I just remember I almost fell asleep, bro. I remember we watched it. It was like a midnight premiere. Remember we watched it at the movies.
Yeah, shit. I was over there hype. Boy,
No,
I was
yeah.
watching
I remember I was falling asleep during the whole movie.
We get Quicksilver. We get Scar the Witch.
See, like, but in the moment, that wasn't that cool to me. So I don't know what it is. I don't know. I watched it the second time. I appreciate it more. It is better than the first Avengers. I'm happy James Spader's coming back. I just hope they keep him around. I hope he's going to be a presence somehow, some way.
MCU.
Yes, I hope he's back in the MCU, and this isn't just like a flashback scene that we're getting, or just a one-episode type deal.
Yeah, I want to see the motherfucker pop up in Doomsday or something.
Like, what if he just shows up and White Vision just fucking kills him?
I'd be pissed, bro. I'll turn off the show.
Because White Vision, you don't know if he has the same restraints as regular Vision, right? So, like, he could just be like, oh, let me end this real quick. Yeah. I don't know. Just hype level for it is through the roof now, though. You want to get to Alien review?
Yes, we finally went to go see Alien.
Yeah, it's not too late. It's been out, 2 weeks?
Yeah, at the time of this, it's 2 weeks now.
Okay, it's not too bad.
When we were watching, I thought to myself, "Wow, but we're 2 weeks late." But no, we're only literally
it came out
the weekend.
Yes, it came out that weekend.
But I feel like
Tuesday.
so many people went to go like screenings were going on left and right. So I felt like, bro, everyone and their mom has already seen this movie before us. But we finally saw it. Theater was packed. It was
on
good.
a Tuesday too.
It was good, bro.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a
It
lot.
was a very, very good movie, and I had no anticipation for this movie, to be honest.
Me either.
with
I
you.
wasn't even gonna go see it.
Yeah, neither was I. But then we kept on sending each other reviews, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like now we have to go see this shit, and I have no regrets. It was a very good movie.
Yeah, you know how I am, dude. If I haven't seen the previous, I'm generally not gonna go watch the movie. And it's nothing that I had against Alien. It was more so just like, this is too much to catch up on.
Well, we did see the previous one before this.
Was that the previous one?
Mhm.
Okay,
The one with Fassbender?
I thought there was one before that,
Oh well, yeah, shit. There's
or
plenty.
one. No, sorry, one after.
Oh
that.
no, I think that was it.
Um,
Oh well, didn't they? No, I think that was it.
Okay. So yeah, and so in even that one, I went and watched it, and I hadn't seen the other ones, and like I think
that
I
was
just,
whatever.
yeah, I agree. I don't really remember anything other than Michael Fassbender turning on everybody because he was obsessed with aliens.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any plan on going to see this one. And then like you said, the reviews were solid, and I thought let's go see it. And it lived up to the hype for me. I really enjoyed it. When I got home, I watched some more reviews on it, and a lot of diehard Alien fans were critiquing it a lot. And I think their issues didn't really bother me because I haven't seen the other Alien movies. So it was solid, bro. Do you want to give your review?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really have a huge review
Yeah,
on
same.
it. It's just,
I'm about to say
it's just an intense movie.
Yeah, it's a very intense movie. I agree with a lot of people's opinion on it that it is for real. It's like a horror movie, bro. They play it up so well. It has some great jump scares. Did any jump scares get me? No, because I was anticipating a lot of them. I think I caught one of the jump scares that everyone was talking about because they kept on saying there is one jump scare that will get the
I caught it,
hell
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And I think we both know what it is.
We can go full spoilers. It's 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So there's a
Full spoiler. If you haven't watched Alien, sorry, don't watch this part or listen to this part.
yeah. So the jump scare was, bro. So one of the characters, what's her name? Damn, I didn't write down her name.
Rain?
No. The one that was pregnant.
Oh, yeah, I didn't write her name
Fuck.
down either.
Kay. Her name was Kay.
Oh, okay.
Isabella Mercedes?
Yes.
Or whatever. I can't pronounce her last name. But anyway, she's pregnant.
Dina.
Huh?
Dina.
Yeah, Dina from Last
Yeah,
of Us, bro. She was pregnant in the movie. She ended up, getting abducted by the alien at one point or some shit like that.
Right.
Some BS happens, bro. She has the baby on the ship that they're on, the Romulus, and bro, it's a fucking hybrid baby.
That
It's
was
a baby like
crazy.
alien mix.
That was fucking crazy.
Ugliest looking mofo ever, bro.
Mhm.
And the main character,
It was more
Rain-
disgusting to me than the actual aliens.
Yes, bro. Yes, the main character, Rain, Callie Spaney, phenomenal. By the way,
Yeah,
she did
she's great.
phenomenal. Everyone's saying on Twitter that she should have been fucking Ellie on Last of Us.
Yep.
After watching this, I thought 100%.
I agree.
You and Dina right there,
Yeah.
bro. And I kept on looking at you, going, "There it is."
Yeah,
there they are.
that should have been the duo we got in the show.
No disrespect to Bella Ramsey,
Yeah,
but
that sucks.
still.
But shit, she looks nothing like Ellie.
No, bro. But anyways, and the character Rain and then that fucking alien hybrid thing go at it back and forth. They're the big scene at the very end of the movie. You think you get rid of that hybrid baby thing, pops up out of like what the astro belt
Yeah.
because the ship is going down.
Yes, and they're hanging on by like a cord.
They're hanging on by some cord. She's trying to climb onto the ship because one of the ships are going down in this asteroid belt. That baby comes out of nowhere through the smoke.
Yeah,
bro,
right in your face.
Right in your face, bro.
Yeah.
The people in the theater for real jump.
Yes.
I just go, that was it. That was it. I see why the hell that scared everyone. Spoiler wise, there's a lot of deaths in this movie, bro. There's a lot of deaths. Some very gory deaths too. Let's see. You have the characters of Rain, Navarro, Andy. Oh, bro, David Johnson as Andy.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, he
bro.
steals the show.
Phenomenal. What is he?
He's an AI. Like
He's an AI, but what they
he's a
call him?
robot. I forget what they call him.
Not specimen.
He's an older one too. I don't think he's more of those high class because even when he sees that one that's dead, which that was a big problem that the diehard Alien fans had because I think that actor died.
Yeah.
And so
His
they
face
brought
is
him
all-
back, and some people had a problem with that. But like I didn't know that, so I didn't care. But he mentions that he's like an older robot.
I can't remember.
I can't remember, dude.
No, I can't remember what they called them. It starts with an S or something like that.
Mm.
No, not
I
specimen.
haven't seen the other aliens. So I don't know.
Well, anyways, yeah. David Johnson as Andy or whatever, that robot guy, fucking great. He fucking killed it. I honestly don't know what else to really say. It's an alien movie,
Right. No, I mean, like you said, dude, it's an intense movie. I felt myself the whole time saying, no fucking way, like, stop. Like,
Yeah.
like I felt myself multiple times during the movie. Kaylee Spaney, I saw her recently in Civil War, and she did great in that movie.
Oh,
as well.
she was great in Civil War.
But this movie really established that she's probably one of the next great female actresses. Like, she's young. She's probably going to be in a lot of upcoming projects. I look at it kind of like a what's her face? Who's in
Anya Taylor?
Anya Taylor's one of them. No, bro, fucking Mexican girl.
Jen Ortega.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I just look at it like that type of deal.
She's doing some small roles
She's,
for now. And
yeah,
then later
but she's
gonna
young.
pop up.
She's gonna be in. She did the A24 movie. Like, she's gonna pop off and be in some big shit. She was great. David Johnson for me stole the show.
Yeah.
Because he goes from this robot that's almost like it's almost like he has a problem with him, like almost like he's autistic or something. Like, he was just a robot, but it wasn't like,
Just a little slower than the others.
yes, he wasn't full potential, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a scene where in a switch, he turns to full potential.
They get that chip in him.
Yeah,
That new chip.
he turns it on, bro. And then I just thought, holy shit, like, this is a completely 180 character, and he does a phenomenal job in that. And then he goes back to being that way, and he does a great job in that part as well. So he steals the show for me. And overall, like, yeah, the action was good. I enjoyed it. The aliens were scary. They were creepy.
Mhm.
The offspring at the end was disgusting. Like, bro, that was scarier than the actual aliens, in my opinion. And then I saw some people saying that they liked it because the previous Alien movies, I guess, were like digital and they weren't actual like practical effects. A lot of people that seen the other Alien movies liked this one because it was more so. And yeah, I agree. It was great.
Yeah, from my understanding that this is a nice
Callback
to a lot of the original Aliens or whatever, and
Yeah.
they really appreciated this one. Yeah, and there were a lot of critiques. Like, same thing. I came home, hell, even on the drive, I put on a video and I just drove. I mean, not watching, but I was just listening the whole time, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, I haven't watched every single Alien movie, so I don't know
Yeah.
what's all there or not.
Does this movie make you want to go back and watch them all?
Not really.
Yeah, me either.
Not. I mean, I've seen the first one, but I don't care to see the others. I
Yeah.
mean, it's still, I don't know. I was always a Predator fan, but yeah, it's not like I've
See,
seen
I
every
haven't
single
even
Predator
seen the
film.
Predators
We
either.
saw Prey. That was good.
I've seen just Prey. That was
I've
it.
seen the first Predator. There's another one in between. I've seen Alien versus Predator and Prey, and yeah, I mean, I like Predator more.
Yeah. I've on my TikTok I've been getting like the chronological order, the timeline order.
Mm.
And I think it starts with Alien vs Predator.
Does it really?
Yeah, I think so. And
Oh,
the
shit.
Alien action and no, yeah, it's great. I really enjoyed it. I was going to say Kaylee Spaney, like I said, you could tell she's next up. Like and Fade Alvarez did a great job. I told you during the movie I kept wanting to say Fade Rotha. Just
Fade Rotha.
yeah.
Trying to see if I had anything bookmarked for this.
For the movie.
Yeah.
I think it did pretty well, box office wise.
That's what I was. That's what
And
I thought I
they're
had
gonna
bookmarked.
release the Hulu show as well.
Yes. Alien. Fuck. What is it called?
We're so bad about fucking. I don't know.
It's
It's
not
an
is it
alien
Reborn
show.
or something like that.
I don't know. But
Yeah, they're making
that'll
a show
be
on
good.
Hulu.
That'll be good.
Well, I guess the other thing I had bookmarked is how we said that the director for Alien Romulus or whatever, he was writing Alien Romulus while he was playing Last of Us 2, and then he got inspiration from Dina to make Kay pregnant. Little did we all know, bro, he was going to cast the same actress who's going to play Dina in the show.
Yeah, that's crazy. I watching it, I didn't realize that
Neither
she
did
was the
I.
one that was gonna play Dina.
She's also cooking up a nice little resume for herself as well.
Yeah, she
was
is.
in Madam Web. You know, this is her Hawk Girl or Hawk Girl for DC.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah, she's gonna play Hawk Girl.
I didn't know that too. Wow, yeah, she is.
She's in the Superman movie.
Yes.
And now
She
she's
is
in
in
Last
Madam
of Us.
Web. You're right. I remember.
Yeah,
her
she's
from
in
the
Madam
trailers.
Web. She's in The Last of Us. She's in bro. She's been hitting some pretty good franchises lately.
Yeah, you're
bro.
right. No, yeah, that is. It got confirmed also that she's pregnant by her cousin Bjorn.
Yes,
Um,
yes, and we said that too.
Yeah,
in the
but
movie.
then I think in the beginning of the movie, they explained that the population is only like 2,000 people.
yeah, it was 2,100 or something.
Yeah, so I'm sure that becomes more of a common thing. That's to populate the thing that more families getting with each other.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. When he drains her, he goes to her like he automatically finds his mom, the offspring.
Yes.
Automatically finds his mom because she's a
Yes.
mom, whether she likes it or not. Finds the mom, just drains her completely, bro. I thought, holy, because whenever he was pulling
So
up on her,
nasty,
you
bro.
even said it. You were like, he wants to feed from him, and I thought, oh, like, bro, ugh.
Yeah, because bro, like, what you call it? She like touched her
Yeah.
chest or whatever, and then like some like goo shit came, and I thought to myself, bro, she lactating.
Yeah.
So
That
she
shit was-
lactating, boy.
That shit was so, and we mentioned it during the movie. We were like, okay, how can she get in this pod if she's pregnant? Because it's
Yeah.
gonna take 9 years.
Yeah.
My guess is that the pod just freezes him, and the baby would have stayed fine.
Yeah.
Because even Rain puts her in the pod
Mhm.
as she's pregnant, and her plan is to go to this whatever planet it is. And so my assumption is that the baby would have been fine. It just would have been born. But then then the baby just fucking gives birth, bro. Holy shit! I did not expect that.
It's a baby, but it grows up for real, like in an instant.
Bro. Yeah.
It sheds its skin.
Which that's what the
instantly.
alien does.
Yes.
Because we saw it in the alien right away. It's huge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, such a creepy.
It was
looking
creepy, dude. I
offspring.
really enjoyed it. I think the hype was there was well deserved. I hope it does good in the box office. We're clearly getting a second one with Rain.
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll
yeah,
probably be the future of the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
Because she's going to that planet now. So somehow, some way. But
I was gonna say, what's it called? But I'm not even. Gonna bother.
I don't even know, dude. I'm not even gonna mention it. She should have been Ellie though, for sure. We saw it multiple times on Twitter, people mentioning it, and then during the movie, the whole time we kept telling each other, "Oh my God, that's Ellie. She looks just like her."
Yeah.
I can't believe we've dropped the ball on that one.
And it's funny because I think to myself a lot, like, bro, a lot of people do that shit. You just see someone that resembles another character, and you go,
Yeah.
bro, that should be the. Hell, even on Breaking Bad, I remember so many people when Breaking Bad was over and they were trying to cast Lex Luthor for BVS. Everyone kept saying, bro,
Bryan
Cranston.
Cranston.
He's and other people were like, bro, just because he's bald, that's it. He's bald, that's it. So you just need a bald guy, and then that's it. That's Lex Luthor. But at the same time, it's like, bro, it's like the
It does-
intelligence and everything like that. It plays into, and then you know
Yeah.
the age wise, like yes, okay, whatever. Homegirl, not being Ellie. When we were watching it, bro, just the mannerisms.
Well, she had
And
short hair.
She had the short hair. She had it tied back. She had the gun. Everything just kind of worked, bro. And I was like, I kept on looking at you going, bro, that's Ellie, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And there's the one scene where she's with what's her face?
And
Dina,
Dina.
not Dina, Kay, yes. And like they're close to each other, and it looks like a scene from The Last of Us. And it's like, holy
Bro.
shit, this is Ellie and Dina.
Yes.
Obviously that's not what we're getting, but I mean, at least we're getting Dina. Dina looks pretty spot on.
Yeah,
Dina
I agree.
looks good.
I'm happy with that casting.
Either way, I'm happy for The Last of Us 2, and I feel bad for Bella Ramsey at the same time. But that she looks nothing like Ellie. She looks nothing like her. And we'll talk about it on our WWE podcast. But on Club Shay Shay, John Cena mentions when you go for these roles, a lot of people just look at, do you look like this person? And they like automatically gives you a big advantage. I maybe she just wasn't. Maybe she didn't audition, or maybe I don't know. But I think if she did audition and she walked in there, I don't know how you could not cast her as Ellie. But what's crazy is when I watched Civil War, I never thought she looked like Ellie.
No, yeah. It's just
It's the world,
you
like it's
carry
just
yourself.
the way, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the surroundings, like it's got.
And it's funny. I saw her in an interview, and I thought, like, I saw her outside, obviously, of the movie, and I saw her in an interview, and her hair is different and everything. I'm like, oh, you don't look like Ellie.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
in the
it's-
movie, she does look like her.
like how we sing Caitlin Dever or whatever. Is that her name? Caitlin Dever? That's gonna play Abby.
Abby, yes.
Just in the photo that we saw, you know, they said this is gonna be our Abby. Doesn't really look like her, in some resemblance in the face, kind of. You know, whatever.
The face to me resembles her.
But I guarantee in the show we're gonna go, oh, there you are.
She has like the same nose
Yeah.
as Abby in the game.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes me think she looks like her.
Homegirl going to the gym, bro. She gonna
Bro,
bulk up.
she's been having to have extra security and shit because people hate Abby so much.
God, it doesn't surprise me,
Yeah.
bro. God, bro, I'm ready.
Which
for
is
this.
crazy because me and you, at the end, we understand why Abby does that, and we can put that aside. You know, like what?
I was gonna say, bro, something I forgot to put in the show notes. Oh no, it is in there. I just forgot to write it down. The
What?
Last of Us 2 is wrap filming.
Yeah, I saw.
It is done filming, bro. We are there, bro. Now
That's
they're
crazy.
post production,
Now we just need
and
it-
we
yeah,
gotta
need
wait.
it out. Yep.
Fuck.
I hope it's good.
I think it will be.
Season 2 has a lot more
Going
obstacles. Well, it has a lot more going for it, but I think that could also be its downfall because if you don't hit on a lot of these things,
I don't know. Maybe season 1 had.
I
a lot
think
going
people
for it
will
too, bro.
critique it. I think the
You had to
first
sell it.
I think the first game is a lot easier to make into a good show because the first game compared to the second does not have as much going on compared to the second. In my opinion,
You're right, but you also have to sell the fact that this is Ellie and Joel, and then not just that, you have to sell the world that they are living in. Like, there's so much you have to
You're
make
right.
people go, okay, like this is why they're doing the things they do. So yes, you're right. Season 2 or the second game has so much more going for it, and it has so much more they have to live up to. But you can't get there without that first one.
Yes, you can't. But Bella Ramsey has Pedro Pascal to fall back on the first one. The second one, it is going to be all Bella Ramsey. And I can see a lot of people.
Why, Mario?
We've already said multiple times on here. The second one is going to be a lot more Bella Ramsey than it's going to be Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Now,
so
can she carry it?
Can she carry the show by herself? A lot of people already don't like Bella Ramsey for whatever reasons. And so I think
it's truly because her looks.
I think the second one could either hit or miss. I think it has more potential of hit or miss. Whereas the first one, I think everyone knew it was going to be decent. It was going to be solid.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. I'm excited, though. Last of Us 2, we love Last of Us. I even played a little bit of Last of Us 2 the other day.
Really?
Yeah. After Spider-Man, I was like, let me play a little bit of Last of Us 2.
You felt better.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for our pop culture news.
Sweet. All right. We'll catch you guys next week.
All right, later.